What's up, family? What it is, what it do. Y'all come on in here. I got this black on. I'm attracting all the sun. What is up? Y'all come on in here so we can talk, so we can build. Let me see. Let's start. What's up, family? Y'all come on in. Say what's up to your girl. Let's build for a second. Out here getting these negative ions. If y'all haven't been able to get out in the sun, I'm sending you some of this sun energy right now. Peace to the family. Let's see. Peace Flex. Peace Sean. Peace Yvette. Goddess D. Kevin. Deasia. What's up, family? Sears Tower. Peace. Peace Brooke. Tracking Audrey. Peace. Lady Owl. Peace. It's so much sun out today. I hope my phone don't start tripping. You know how that go. How the technology, I know how. Shit. Technology wasn't built for sun. Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Peace, Scorpio 16. Long time no see, sis. Peace. I'm glad you are here today. I got some juicy stuff I want to talk to y'all about today. And I got to get it done in a timely manner so that the sun doesn't affect this technology. But it's a beautiful day outside, and so I wanted y'all to be able to embrace what I am able to experience right now. I wanted y'all to be able to do that. If you haven't been able to get outside, I wanted to definitely inspire you to get outside because it's beautiful. There's energy, there's power in this right now. And yes, Yvette, we are about to talk about this Betelgeuse energy. That's what I'm here to that's what I'm out here absorbing right now and breathing in. What's up, Miss Ra for show? What's up? Welcome. All right, so if you guys have not listened to the Brother Panic and Alim build, you have to. It's 9 hours long. I don't know what you need to do to get through it, but break it down into segments, digest it, whatever it is that you need to do to tap into that energy and watch the brothers build. One of the things that I love so much about it is that they were having more of a conversation, and it was beautiful to see Panic on the opposite end of the spectrum as a student rather than a teacher. It was beautiful to see him to be, it was beautiful to see him receiving all of this insight from Alim. He was like a kid in a candy store. So that was beautiful. And all of the science that Alim dropped in that video is everything. It is the source of where your peace should be coming from in this time of chaos. So if you have not watched that build, I'm pretty sure it's on Brother Panic's Facebook page. It's out there in the public on purpose because it needed to be. It's there for you. You need to go and check it out. But in the video, they basically talked about this corona chaos and how what's actually taking place is that our ancestors are, we've heard this all before, that our ancestors are stars and we are stars. And Betelgeuse is a constellation, okay? And because our ancestors are stars, and because with the current state of being of Betelgeuse, what Alim explained is that the star is exploding. And so if a star is exploding, then the particles that make up that star, which is our ancestors, the energy, the downloads of who our ancestors are, ancient ones, are being given to us right now, downloaded upon us right now. And so, whoever these elitists, whatever, they want to block us from receiving all of that information through fear, through worry, okay? They want to block you from that through fear, through worry, through consumption, okay? And so, yeah, Brooke, this is the return of the ancient ones. And it's such a powerful time. I've been saying this since the beginning of this whole thing, that this is a powerful, amazing time. I just feel it. My clarity of thought is greater than it's been forever. My mind is so clear and sharp, and I'm really in tune and in touch with my emotions and how I'm feeling and just working through things. And I think a great part of that has to do with the energy that's being showered down on us right now. And so I had to make this video to talk to the family about action that you need to take, all right? Because let's just be real. Every melanated person is not just going to receive all of the benefits from our ancient ancestors just because they have melanin, okay? Like Panic said, you're not a goddess just because you have a vagina. It's not true. You're not a god just because you black and you know, whatever. It doesn't make you that. You become a god or a goddess through your work, through your awareness of self, through your level of consciousness. And so with the energy that is being blessed upon us right now, you have to be in your work. You have to be operating in your purpose. Why would an ancestor, think about this, why would a powerful, energetic being give you anything if you weren't going to do something with it? Why would they give you something if you are not going to add to that thing, multiply that thing, make it your own, and then give it back and impact other people? Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. None of this stuff is coincidence. The fact that this has been the conversation, and then today is the anniversary of Nipsey Hussle's transition, further pushes the point of it's time for you to be tapped in, tuned in, turned on, doing your work. And this is not just saying meditating and, gaining your higher consciousness and all of that, because you should have been doing that. What I'm talking about is what makes you divinely you. What is within you to give and be a service to others? Like Brother Alim said. Alim said he's an herbalist. He's a teacher. Panic, a teacher. Okay? And they've been doing that. They've been given that for years and years and years and years and years. And so in my heart, because this was channeled to me last night. Last night, it came straight through channel. Everybody's not going to receive this energy if you are not doing something that is going to impact and raise the consciousness of those people around you, of those people who you are in contact with. You may be a great cook. You may be an herbalist. You may be a massage therapist. You may be any of these things. Even, let's say, on the job. Okay? What really matters is the intention that you come with, the intention behind what you do. Dream and I on our Patreon page, our intention is just to spread truth, just to help people to rise in consciousness, just to help people to know and learn and understand themselves more at a deeper level, to tap into their God self. And so naturally, we are going to be showered with that Betelgeuse energy, because we are doing something that is affecting not just us, but the world, right? And the consciousness of this universe, of this existence. Shout out to Nipsey Hussle. That's straight Nipsey Hussle energy. Being pure heart in your giving. Being pure heart of whatever it is that you're doing. Okay? Understanding that you have purpose. Understanding that, here's my take on this as well. Dream and I was, having some pillow talk last night. So good. Gotta be in a relationship where you can really build family. But we were talking last night, like at 3 o'clock in the morning, and it just hit me. A lot of the people who will end up making the transition during this 2020 corona chaos are people who, one, are not working in their power, in their purpose, and they're not doing the work to further get to know themselves. That's one. They're not doing the work to know themselves. They're not doing the work that they're supposed to be doing that is going to help raise the consciousness and raise the vibration of our planet. And I'm not talking about like no save the earth type stuff. I'm not talking about that. What I'm saying is that each of us have a purpose whenever we incarnate here. And it's not just about you. because I have an effect on you just like you have an effect on me. All right? So people who are making the transition are people who are not rising up to that knowing, to that purpose, right? Or then you have your Layla Africas. You have your the other brother that passed away, Mutwa. Then you have those people. Those people who have given in their time here, and now they says, you know what? I'm going to transition. I'm going to become, you know, return back to spirit, return back to source, because I can do even more there. Okay? I can do even more there. I'm more effective in that state of being. And so what disciplines are you tapping into right now? How are you being your own scientist right now? Nipsey Hussle was his own scientist. Y'all heard the story. He broke a computer down and put it back together. He was his own scientist. Okay, let me see what ends up happening by not signing to a label. Let me see what I can do for selling these CDs for $100. What type of effect is that going to have? His own scientist. Layla Africa, his own scientist. And so right now, it's very imperative that we're being our own scientists, and that we're actually taking note and really getting deep into the understanding of what works for us, what is taking us to a higher level in consciousness, what is taking us to being healthier, mind, body, and spirit, and how we can package that in a way to where we can give it to somebody else and they can follow those same steps or tweak it a little bit and still reach a goal of enlightenment. That's what this shit is about. So that Betelgeuse energy, it's there, it's present. I already feel it. I totally feel it. I've been tapped in, tuned in, turned on. But I've also been doing the work. And so if you've been doing the work, if you've been tapping in, if you've been going within, analyzing yourself, reprogramming your mind, reprogramming your cells, reprogramming your cellular memory. We're going to talk about that on Wise Wednesday, so I'm not going to go too deep in it. But if you've been transmuting your personal energy, your mental body, your physical body, your emotional body, your spiritual body, if you've been transforming that, then you've been being a scientist. You've been discovering what is actually working for you to rise up and get to higher levels of consciousness. Okay? And so it makes me also think about what we were talking about on Sunday service, about people, not really, people knowing what their gifts are, but doubting themselves. If you are doubting your gifts, if you are doubting your power, if you are doubting your purpose, this Betelgeuse energy is gonna roll right on over you. It's gonna pass you right on up. Yes, Flex, I love that. That's what I'm talking about. So this Betelgeuse energy, it ain't for everybody. It's for those chosen people who are doing the work and who are going to absorb the energy and then shoot the energy back out. Right? Like, you can't possibly think that the people who are on Instagram all day, the people who are binge watching TV shows all day, the people who are not going outside because, it's too hot outside, they don't want to get black, whatever, you cannot think that those people are going to also receive that energy. You can't think that you're going to receive that energy if you are not putting in the work. And that's true too, Lady Owl. We're going to definitely tap into that too. And so a lot of what's happening is the A23 God, real life energy, Black Mamba, Kundalini, Panic and Dr. Alim dove in on that briefly as well. It's all interconnected. Nipsey Hussle, LA, Kobe Bryant, LA. Okay? This is energy, family, and it's infinite. This energy does not stop. What the energy is right now is pushing us to be is discipline in mind, body, and spirit. Right? Discipline in spirit as to maintain your internal peace, maintain your spiritual practices, your meditation, your yoga, your visualization, your spiritual baths, maintaining that despite the chaos that's going around you. You know, not getting caught up in consumerism, not getting caught up in being programmed. Okay? Discipline in your thought. All right? Discipline in your physical body, because being in a house, being quarantined, you start eating all types of shit. Cakes, cookies, chips, alcohol, beer, wine, all of that stuff, we eat it out of boredom. And that's a lack of discipline in the physical. So if you're not disciplining your physical, then you don't even have your vehicle, your temple of God, in a space that's vibrating fast enough for you to receive that Betelgeuse energy. Disciplining your emotions, recognizing when you're giving too much energy, when you're giving too much feeling into what you see on TV, what you see on social media, the propaganda, the fear. Okay? And then also when it comes down to this 5G thing, we have to know that we've been doing the work. So you already know you should have had plants in your house. You should have already been tapped into orgone, you know, okay? But if you're not, there's places where you can get it. On that Panic and Dr. Alim Bay video, Alim says his wife creates it, Jerry Miller. These are people that you can go on Facebook, Jerry Miller, and buy you some Himalayan pink sea salt lamps. Pink Himalayan salt lamps. Get those around your house. They're not expensive. Go on Amazon, get it, light it up. And have in your conscious mind and program it into your subconscious mind that these tools are working and they're protecting you from the technology gods. They're protecting you from the technology gods. American Gods. Y'all remember that show? So you want to get those grounding energies around you and in your home. Butterfly just flew by. You want to make sure you're getting outside. You want to make sure that you're spending that time in the sun. These are the things that is going to fortify you and that's going to protect you mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. This is also the things that is going to align you to receive the Betelgeuse energy. I'm out here just soaking it up. These are your ancestors. And Dr. Alim has so much context, so much research to prove and to appease our egos of exactly what is happening right now. This is what we've been talking about. This is what Bobby Hemmett, Sister Myra, C. Freeman L. This is what they've been talking about for decades. That point in time where the world as we know it crumbles and the first become last and the last become first. It is our time to be first, and our ancestors, through this Betelgeuse energy, our ancestors are pushing us forward to be in our rightful positions as kings, as queens, as goddesses, as gods, as ascended masters, master teachers. 222, shout out to that energy. I vibrate with that energy heavily. That's the 6 energy. That's the 2 energy multiplied by 3. So it's that 2 energy is super duper powerful. Okay, that's a creative energy. That's a relationship energy. So these are all things that we have to be considering right now. Are you communicating with people in a way? Are you relating with people in a way to where you're assisting them to reach their next level of consciousness? We ain't saying somebody that is completely unconscious goes from unconscious to meditating every day, but are you giving people an opportunity to even think on a higher level? Are you asking the right questions when you're speaking to people? This is what's happening right now. It's what it is. This Betelgeuse energy is alive and well. And it's so funny because I heard Campson talk about this Betelgeuse energy on one of her videos before. It was a while ago where she had brought it up and was diving into it. And so when we have these master teachers relaying this information to us, it's up to us to go and study and make sure that we align ourselves to be in the receptive mode of that energy. And right now, what I'm telling you, straight up, simple and plain, just my addition to what Panic and Alim broke down beautifully. Just my addition. In order for you to really be in a space to capitalize and to receive the gems, the downloads, the infinite energy that our ancestors are dropping us on us right now, you have to be in a space of discipline in mind, body, and spirit. You have to be steadfast on who you are and what you are here to do. You have to be steadfast on how you are going to absorb this energy and then shoot it back out. How you are going to absorb this energy and cause a consciousness shift to the people around you. It is us who will receive this energy and who will use it, for the greater good. And again, this is not on no save humanity type stuff. This is on, simply put, there are some people who we engage with that are on the brink of an awakening. And it is through your action, through your words, through your engagement with those people that they flip a switch and come online. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about through your actions, your words, your engagement, that you help people to flip a switch, that they're right on the verge of crossing over. That's what this is about. Do you have enough discipline in your thinking, in your being, to vibrate at such a level to where when you engage and interact with other people, even from quarantine, what are you posting on your social media? What are you posting on Facebook? What are you looking at? How are you communicating with family? Things of that nature. We've already been seeing it happening. Dream and I told y'all a while back, my brother came over. My big brother came over. He was asking us questions about the Ankh and the Eye of Ra. And he was just asking us all of these questions. And so he's right there to where he's curious. I told y'all that heat was going to get to my phone. I was getting hot anyways. Am I back, y'all? Let me know if I'm back. I had to go ahead and come in the house. I was getting hot anyways. Anyways, family, you get the picture. You get the point. Oh, let me show y'all these plants. So I'm back. I knew the heat was going to get to my phone because technology does not work in a way that is supportive of sun and getting that energy. So I feel like I've given you guys exactly what you need to know right now. Do your work. What is your gift and how can you operate in that thing? You don't have audio? What? Can you hear me? Give it here. Y'all can't hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Okay, I'm glad to be back. Here, baby. Go sit down. No, you don't need the whole thing. I'm gonna get you another here because I don't even feel like this. So I feel like I told you guys what you needed to hear in this moment. If it means intermittent fasting, if it means taking herbs, if it means getting out the house, if it means getting out the house for a little bit to go buy you some plants. Dream said, hey, what's up, y'all?
Interrupted her because I'm the son too, shit. That's how we get back.
Get you some plants, y'all. That's our money tree right there. You see how long it is. You see why the abundance keep flowing in. Let me tell y'all something amazing real quick. This orchid right here, I've had it for over a year. And when Dream first got it for me, I didn't have it in the right place. And it died. Completely died. No leaves, no flowers, and nothing. And it just bloomed. It just bloomed again. So this right here is another sign and symbol to let you know if you get around the right company, right? Yeah, that's how tall it is. If you get around the right company, right? You get around the right people. See, plants are communicating with each other just like we can communicate with plants. So I put the plant over here with these guys, with the bamboo, with this other little baby plant, and with the money tree, and it started flourishing and started coming back. Same thing with this plant right here. It was, look, you can tell. It was dying because I didn't have it where it needed to be. Moved it over here. Now we got new little babies coming through, sprouting. So with discipline, with love and care for yourself, and with being in the right environment, And environment, go potty, go potty. Go. We got a 2-year-old, y'all. We potty training. Go. KJ, help her go potty. So with the right environment, right? Meaning being around people who are feeding your spirit, being around people who you can engage with, being around people who you can build with. Thank y'all for being here because you're building with me right now. We're exchanging a powerful, empowering energy with each other. But when you do those things, you put yourself in alignment to receive all the bounties of this world, of this existence, and the universes and worlds beyond. So right now, family, is so very important that you are disciplined. Somebody said in the chat, let me see what somebody said. Somebody said something about the planets. Saturn is in Aquarius right now. Discipline will bring great spiritual breakthroughs. Flex, come on with the come through, Flex. Because that is so true. It's so true, family. Discipline is where it's at right now, okay? Because we're at home, we're quarantined, we can't really get out and do what we need to do. It can be so easy to become sedentary. It can be so easy to just be lazy, to just engage in all of these low vibrational activities, okay? So really use this time to tap in and to figure out what is divinely you and what are you supposed to be giving back? What are you supposed to, how are you supposed to be impacting the consciousness of the people around you? You know, Dream and I, we have our pages and we do Patreon because we enjoy it, we love it. But more importantly, we love growing and building with like-minded people. Okay? And whenever we post on Patreon, it's actually work that we are doing. If we post a book, for example, we got hella books right here. We post a book, for example, right? We're not going to post it if we haven't read into it, if we haven't looked into it, if something did not spark our interest in that thing. And so, yeah, like Love said, right now is the time to be tapping into the greatest version of yourself. You want to be in alignment with the Betelgeuse energy. You want the Betelgeuse energy that is already here and present right now. You want it to amplify what you've already been doing. Because if you haven't been doing nothing, you ain't going to reap the benefits of it. You may have some ideas, but are you going to act on them? You may have, intellectually be able to understand some things, but are you actually going to feel the transformation? Are you actually going to be a part of the transformation? That has already taken place. This transformation has already taken place. It's already underway. It's already right now. So what are you doing at home? I'm going to give y'all one, how many challenges I want to give you right now? Let's say 2 things. 2 things I want to challenge you to do. 1, meditate. Doesn't have to be every day. Meditate every other day. The days that you don't meditate, you do something physical that puts you in a meditative state. So for me, every Tuesday and Thursday, I've been running a mile outside. And I ain't did that in a long time. But I've been doing it. I've been getting it in. Just running outside because we quarantined. We at home, and I'm doing it early in the morning, family. So if you have time, which you should have, if you could wake up, let's say 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, and just take a lap around your neighborhood. Maybe start off walking it. Just walk it. But creating some type of new discipline for yourself. Something that is physical. It may be intermittent fasting, only eating between 12 p.m. and 8 p.m. It may be that. It may be meditating. I already said you need to meditate. Okay? 5 days out of the week, you need to meditate. You need to visualize. Okay? Doing something physical. It may be yoga. It may be running. It may be taking certain herbs, and when you're taking your herbs, amplifying your herbs and magically using these herbs. But you got to be doing something. And I guarantee you, if you take me up on my offer right now to do something physical at least twice a week and to meditate every other day or for, however it flows to you, I promise you, you're going to have so much clarity and thought. You're gonna know exactly what you need to be doing when you need to be doing it. Yes? Can you wait a little bit? Kids don't understand weight. I'm gonna tell you right there, they don't understand weight. They don't understand time either. Anyways, family, take me up on my offer. Let me know in the comments after y'all done, went running or did some yoga or meditated. Let me know in the comments how it has affected you. How is your clarity of thought? Are you able to create? All right? Get you some throat chakra work in. Meditate on your throat chakra. I may drop a video, a guided meditation on your throat chakra, but this is where come on, Spirit. Why are you dropping all of this stuff on me when I'm trying to get off of here? I'm trying to get off of here, but I got to tell you, throat chakra work. Throat chakra work. Because your throat chakra is your creativity. Your throat chakra is what you actually put out, what you create from a spiritual perspective. The throat chakra is from your ears and throat. So, for you to receive that Betelgeuse energy, your spiritual ear has to be open. Throat chakra work. So, meditating on the color blue, having your lapis lazuli crystals, singing, yelling out your affirmations, okay? Speaking your truth whenever the opportunity comes for you, okay? There you go, Yvette, I'm telling you. Taking those walks with your daughter, we are trying to look for a dog right now because I want to take a little puppy for a walk too. But this is what it is, family. Do your throat chakra work. Do your throat chakra work. Do your throat chakra work. Simple and plain. Meditate on your throat chakra. Sing if you gotta sing. Record yourself talking into your phone and listen back to it so that you can hear how you sound, so that you can hear your word choices. And not only that, throat chakra work taps into your inner ear. Your ability to hear from spirit. Your ability to actually hear from your ancestors. All right? Love you guys. Peace. And we'll talk to y'all later. Catch us on Wise Wednesday. Join us on Patreon at Love Live Life. Love you. Tia Moore just received your Cash App. I appreciate that. That's love. Thank you for that beautiful exchange of energy. Y'all stay up. I swear I love y'all so much. I love talking to you so much. And I love hearing your success stories when you have those breakthrough moments. So talk to you, girl. I'll catch you later. Peace.